9 students. So this is just a little video tutorial on how to navigate Schoology for our English class. So I'm just going to walk you through how I've organized our course page and how I expect you to be interacting with it on a daily basis. So you should be logging into Schoology every single day and checking all of your classes every single day. So when you want to check what's going on with our class, you click on courses and then you select your English class, and then that will take you to our course page. And when you're in our course page, I want you to check 2 pages consistently. So the materials page, where I'm going to be posting your assignments and documents and stuff, but also the updates page, because I'll be posting important announcements here or reminders. Okay, so check materials and updates on a regular basis when you log into your English class. Then the first place where you should start is where it says start here, week by week roadmap. So this is basically a weekly calendar and kind of a master plan. So it gives you an overview of what's going on each week, what's scheduled for each week, and what you are expected to do each week. And this is a Google Doc, so I'm going to be constantly updating this. So this is going to change all the time. So check this really regularly. And I wouldn't work ahead because I might change things. So just kind of take it 1 week at a time, look at what is expected for that week, and just focus on that week. So right now, we are about to start week 1. So we're in week 1, and you can see that I've written down what's our overall goal for that week, like what is it that we're trying to accomplish that week. But then I've also written down instructions like what work are you expected to focus on that week. So it kind of gives you an overview of what's the goal for each week, what's the work you're supposed to be doing for that week. But then it also tells you when exactly your Zoom conferences are. Because if you're in period 1, you have a Zoom conference every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're in periods 2, 4, and 6, you have one every Wednesday and Friday. But sometimes you might have another Zoom conference on certain Mondays, and that changes. So I know that can be a little bit confusing. So the best way to know if you have a Zoom conference is to consult the week by week roadmap. So for example, period 1 is going to meet on Monday, August 24th, but they're not going to meet on August 31st. Instead, 2, 4, 6 are meeting. But then the Monday after that, there's no school, and so on. Okay, so if you want to be absolutely clear on when your class is meeting, just check here. And then you can see I've put the due dates in red. So anytime something is due, you know exactly when the deadline is. So let's go back to week 1. So week 1, it says these are the Zoom conferences, and then you're responsible for doing all the work that's in the week 1 folder. Okay, and then all of that work is due on Monday, August 24th, regardless of which period you're in. Like everybody's due date is on Monday, August 24th. So now you know, okay, so I need to find this week 1 folder and do these 3 things. So that's your roadmap, right? So now you know that you have to go and find that. And oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So then you want to go back to the materials page again. Okay, so now you need to find the week 1 folder. So we can't really see the week 1 folder right now. That's because on this page, the folders are divided by units. Okay, so week 1 would be in the getting started folder. Okay, so week 1 and week 2, those are both for getting you started with the school year and with Schoology. And then weeks 3 and week 4, we're going to be in unit 1. We're going to be working on this unit called juvenile justice. So then the weekly folders will be in there, and so on. So we know that according to the roadmap, we need to work on everything that's in the week 1 folder. So then I'm going to click on that folder, and okay, so these are all the tasks I have to do. So then all you have to do is just work through each of these items. So this is just a video lecture that kind of gives you more specific instructions about how to complete this folder. This is a text, so you know you have to read that. Google form, okay, you have to get a signature, and then you have to do this quiz based on the syllabus, and then you have to post in the discussion forum. The thing is, some of these assignments are not going to become visible until you complete the previous one. So when you log into the week 1 folder, you might not see all of this right away, because basically the quiz isn't going to show up, or you're not going to be able to access the quiz unless you've read the syllabus first. You can't just take the quiz based on the syllabus without opening up and reading the syllabus. So once you've clicked on the syllabus and you've read it, then Schoology will allow you to do the quiz, and then it won't let you move on from that until you can see here's the criteria. You have to score at least 8. So basically within each folder, assignments are sequential, so you have to go through it in order, and there's certain checkpoints on certain things that you have to do along the way, whether it's pass a quiz or make a post, or you have to do something in order to get to the next thing. So just be aware of that. You might not be able to access everything at once. If you can't, it's because you have to do things sequentially. So that is pretty much an overview of how you should be interacting with Schoology. So remember, you log into your English class, check the materials page, check the updates page, start with the roadmap. The roadmap tells you which folder to go into, and then you can start working on the materials in that folder. And then remember, if you ever need the link to your Zoom classes, then it's in the roadmap, but you can also click on this one that says class schedule and Zoom links. So you can look up when your particular period meets. So if you have Honors English 9 for period 4, then you can see, okay, every Wednesday and Friday you have a session, and certain Mondays you might have a session. So then you have to look at the roadmap, and then here's the link. And then if you just want to see a general school day schedule for all of your periods, then you can refer to this as well. Okay, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions, but you should have an understanding of how you are interacting with our Schoology English course page. Thank you very much.